What is going on, everyone?
What up?
Welcome to another episode, or an edition, or we talk chit about cars. We're
We
the chit
do.
talkers. I'm Mike.
You're Darwin. I'm Mike.
I'm Darwin.
I'm Mike. That was beautiful. We could not have started this any better. That's staying in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we're
was-
not cutting that. That was great.
It's whatever.
You a little
It's
tired
whatever.
there, man?
Yeah, it's
You
pretty.
good?
I'm a little tired. Long day. Let me stop. I'm messing around. We talk about cars. We both have car news. We both got new cars.
We do.
both-
This happens pretty much all the time.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. An ambulance is going outside now.
That's
But yeah, we both got new cars. So I got a car on Monday last week. Today is Monday, so a week ago now. And Mike got a car 2 days ago. Yesterday,
fine.
Friday.
Yeah. So literally in
3
the
days
same
ago.
week.
Yes, same week, same week. 5 days later. So I just got a little upgrade to the daily we had. Nothing special. I'm not even. I had a Taos. I got a Tiguan.
Is it Taos or Teos?
Yeah, it's one of those two.
All right. Volkswagen.
You said them both ways, so they definitely got it. Now it's a Volkswagen, exactly.
Cool. So you went small Volkswagen to medium.
Exactly.
Because large is the Atlas.
No, and I went large to small to medium because I've had all three now.
Oh, that's right. I always forget about the Atlas, dude.
The Atlas was great. That I would get it again, but no. It's expensive in many ways, like the gas, the car, and then the gas.
So I got the F-150. I got a 24 F-150.
Nice truck.
Love it. I'm going to be honest, dude, the gas mileage is phenomenal so far. Considering what it is,
Okay, fair enough.
like considering V6,
Yeah.
pickup truck, you would think it's not that. Right now, I'm babying it. I'm 65 cruise control in the slow lane,
What's it getting you?
26.6.
No, that's pretty solid. That's
For,
pretty good.
for a pickup truck,
That's pretty good. That's
I'm
pretty good.
very,
For highway,
very
that's
okay.
pretty solid.
I'm very okay. And my entire drive is straight highway.
So you don't have to worry about city driving, which will probably knock you
Nope.
down to like 2 miles per gallon.
Maybe. Nah, dude, it's doing good. And the best part is it has the extended tank.
Yeah.
So even though filling up the suck, I already did the math. It's gonna cost, like, if I ran her down to like the last couple of gallons, filling it up, I'm looking at $100, maybe possibly a little more.
I would never fill that car.
But here's the best part though. Full tank with the current gas mileage it's doing after it did like its recalculation.
Yeah.
Full tank, 692 miles.
I don't know, man. $100 is a lot.
I'm cool with it.
$100 is a lot.
It's a big ass tank, dude.
No, I get you.
It's
I get you.
a big ass tank. But listen,
Damn, $100.
the funny thing is it already broke on day one. So
No way. What happened?
oh yeah. So I took it home Friday. Saturday we went to go to the Christmas party.
Yeah.
And as I was backing out of the driveway, I got warnings for reverse brake assist not available, reverse sensors, reverse parking aid not available, forward detection camera not available, park assist not available.
So that whole module, just the
Yeah,
driver assist module just went.
It just went. Brought it in today, software update. That's like 90% of fixes with Ford right now is software crap.
That's where cars are right now.
Yeah, it's driving computers at this point. It's just computers with 4 wheels.
When,
It's just ridiculous that, like, dude, I was like all good Friday, drove it home, put it in the garage. I already put a sticker on it, did some things, backing it up, and it was just like bling, 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 bling,
Dude,
bling,
that's
bling, bling. And I was
crazy.
like, huh,
it's the world we live in.
72 miles, perfect.
Hey, man. At least it wasn't anything crazy.
Nah, like I
It's the
said,
world we live in now. Everything's driven by software.
Software-
Vacuum gets software updates.
yeah, software update, drove it today, truck's fine. I literally just brought it into her. I texted my boss and I was like, hey, I'm bringing it in today. It's
Fixed.
gonna get fixed today.
This freaking guy. It's
But-
the props of working at Ford.
It's a nice daily. I have no complaints. It's only been 3 days. I have no complaints. But what would be like your choice brand for a daily? Money is an option. So it's like your current income. If you could have any daily,
I'm
like
gonna
any.
stop you real quick.
Oh boy.
And I don't know if you're gonna agree with what I'm gonna say here or not. And it's actually not answering your question.
What you got?
It's not answering your question. I think we tell them everything we're gonna talk about ahead, and then they can anticipate it. What do you think?
I think we just talk.
Just talk
Whatever happens, happens.
and guide them through.
No.
Because I was going to tell them what we're going to talk about,
Go
but
for
we
it.
could not. We're still figuring this out, guys. I don't know. I could cut this out.
Do you
I could
want-
leave it in.
Do you want to know the topics ahead of time, or do you want us to just go? You let us know in the comments. How
Let us
about that?
Yeah. So we could either go like Mike was doing right now, or I could tell you, all right, so today we're going to talk about what you would drive as a daily.
What you would get as a project car?
I can't read that fast.
How you
How do you prefer your motor?
motors in a project car?
Turbo, supercharged, or naturally aspirated?
Ooh.
Then we were supposed to take a break.
I love how you're literally just reading the whole thing.
But we're not going to take the break.
You didn't even have to tell them there was a break, and you just told them that anyway.
I know, no, I'm letting them know. I'm being honest right here.
Oh.
This is the structure here.
Oh, now we're gonna take a break. 'Cause now I'm tired.
I'm talking about bullshit.
This is making me tired.
All right, anyways. We're going to redo this whole thing right now. Yeah, it went too long. And, all right, so maybe we just tell you what we're going to talk about ahead of time. So
Yeah.
we have what we were talking about right now. If you were going to have a daily, what's your choice of brand? Are you looking
Cool.
for reliability, luxury, comfort? What's up? Then we have,
Project car.
okay,
What's your preferred brand for a project car?
which would be...
We'll expand into that one.
Evolving from there.
Then you got motor type
Yeah.
for your project type
are we
or
going-
project car.
Naturally aspirated
Turbo,
or supercharged.
twin charged.
Let's not do that. You don't want the things to blow up.
Never
Everybody
know.
needs a little reliability. A little bit of it.
And then we're also going to talk about manual or auto in both your daily and your project car.
All right.
Because you know I get heated with that one already. So
Yeah, so that's going to be the great conversation. That one at the end,
Yeah.
that one at the end is going to be good.
that's why I put it at the end. So I have no issues with the F-150 as a daily.
Right.
Love the truck so far. It's comfortable. I don't get blinded by headlights anymore. Now,
Cool.
now I do the blinding. Just being honest.
This guy.
But I mean, I got it because I worked there.
Yeah.
Got an awesome deal on it. Had to get out of the other car. Got a lot of help getting out of it. So, whatever. A lot of stuff at play there. But
But you wanted a pickup truck?
I've missed my pick. Of all the 30-something cars that I've had, the pickup was up there as one of the ones that I missed the most.
Pickups are pretty great.
Yeah,
I dig
like
it.
I'm saying, I'm just if I'm thinking about an ideal daily, man, I hope I don't get fired. Reliability does come into play a little bit, but I do tell everybody the same thing, man. Post-COVID,
Yeah.
I think everybody makes a crap car.
This is true.
That's my honest opinion. Toyota has a ton of issues. Honda has issues. Subaru has issues. Which, by the way, mad random sidestep, was reading an article today. Subaru is now literally the most reliable car. From 2018 to now, in terms of maintenance costs and how many miles you can put on a car without major repairs, and then afterwards, Subaru ranks #1 as the most reliable car now.
I don't want to sound like an asshole. I know some people who own Subarus. As a daily, if you don't care and it's just a traffic machine, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a safe car. They're decent on gas, and it'll be reliable. If you're into cars, everybody hates them. It's just, unless you're driving like an STI or WRX, and I don't know what it is.
And even then, I do not know a single person who has attempted to build
Oh, no, they're not reliable.
a WRX or STI without an issue. They're not reliable whatsoever. Sorry.
Stock.
Leave them alone.
Leave them alone. They're reliable.
Even a K&N drop-in might give you problems. But
Wow. Anyways, we do not hate Subaru on this podcast. We were just speaking the truth, I think.
But yeah, so if I have a choice brand for a daily, like I said, right now, post-COVID,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody makes a truly great car. I think everybody has a lot of issues. I would just normally, pre-COVID, I'd go Japanese.
No, right now. We're going right now.
I know, but right now,
What are you doing right now? And we're just picking the make, right? Not the model.
no, just make. Honestly, I'm gonna be biased. I'm staying in a Ford.
You staying in a Ford?
I'm staying in my truck.
Why? What is the criteria? So you're looking for reliability.
You're looking
for.
reliability,
Is
gas
cost a factor?
mileage, comfort. Cost is a factor. Like,
So we're looking at dailies we can afford.
yeah, I'm talking your current income. I'm talking about like
Oh.
right now.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I'm good where I'm at.
Oh.
I think my truck is comfortable. My truck is, to an extent, somewhat reliable. It's great on gas. It's versatile. You know, it's good for the winter. It's good for home projects with the bed, X, Y, and Z. So I'm thinking choice daily. I'm actually gonna stay where I'm at. I am, man.
Dang, this is a hard one. I'm gonna make it more difficult on myself now. Lease or finance?
Oh,
Because if I'm leasing it, I don't care. I'm just picking whatever looks cool. Whatever fits my need and looks good.
nah, finance. You're stuck with it.
I'm stuck with it?
Yeah, this is your car. You can't give this back.
I'm buying a Hyundai. Or a Kia.
Okay. I work at Kia, man. Buy the Hyundai.
It's the same car.
I know. It's literally the same damn car.
But it's one of those where it's like the value on what you get, they're decent looking cars, right?
Their
Some of
warranty
them.
is fantastic.
Biggest-
Untouchable.
Biggest factor.
Yep.
If I'm financing this thing and I'm keeping it,
I like that.
10 years, 100,000 miles,
And I'll tell you what, I work there and I drive the tele rides all the time, like moving them in and out of the drive.
too
Bro,
big, looks like a weird frog. It's like a toad thing. Can't deal with it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though, inside and driving them, they are comfy and they look awesome.
I could imagine.
The dash is sick. I'll give them that. I would drive a tele ride.
Yeah, oh no, would I drive it? Yes.
Not at a $700 lease though.
No.
But see, that's not current income. Can't afford that.
Gotta give me a Sonata, bro.
Even then, be careful. It might get me a Forte.
That's too little. It's too small. It's too small. They had you could get. So yeah, I think that'd be me. I go with
Kia or Hyundai. You
Kia
know,
or
yeah,
Hyundai.
the warranty does play a big role. You're right. That's smart. I didn't even think about that. I don't
like you said, everybody's making like I'm not losing anything by going one way or another. It's not like I'm losing like power or performance or this or
do either one of them have a pickup? I know Kia doesn't. Does
No,
Hyundai has one.
They
that
have,
weird.
Yeah, no, that doesn't count.
The
That and then the Honda pickup, those are not pickups, right?
the Honda's the Pilot.
No, the Honda Pilot is
Not the Pilot. The Ridgeline.
Yeah, that's not okay. It's a Pilot with no back.
What is the Hyundai? The Santa Cruz.
Yes.
Santa Fe? No, Santa Cruz.
It's Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a Santa Fe
Without the
back. It's literally just an SUV that got chopped. It's not a truck.
Hey, people
It's
buy
a pickup, not a truck. Not a pickup truck. It's just a pickup.
It's a pickup SUV.
Pickup. Cut it there. Yeah, pickup SUV. You call it that. Not a truck.
All right, so you're going Kia, Hyundai.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with Ford. Now, project car. So this is something you're building.
Yeah, all right,
This
all
is
right.
something, and now again, current income,
Yes.
but everything plays a role. Buying the car,
Yeah.
building it,
Modifying all that.
both body parts and engine parts.
Yeah.
Everything comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get? Or what brand do you stick with? I have my answer. My answer goes two ways. Hey, yo.
Hey, it's 2024. That's okay.
You right.
I already have a bias preference towards Volkswagen Auto Group cars.
I agree.
So that's what I'm answering there. But if I had to extend out of that,
I honestly think we're gonna end up with the same answer here to an extent.
if I had to extend out of that, I'm putting an American motor in a Japanese car.
So I was gonna say, first choice, just because I like the cars better, would be some sort of Audi.
Okay, yep.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
I love your car, but I want the wagon.
Yeah, fair
Because
enough.
I have a thing with, you guys will learn, I have a thing with hatchbacks and wagons. That's like my thing.
I love a good wagon.
B5 S4 wagon, all of it. Also, the one after that, or which one is the one that I like? The B7?
B7, yes.
Is there an S4 wagon for that?
Yes, actually.
Did it come here?
Yes. They're
need-
hard to find.
I need that. But Audi,
I've seen some.
because
Were
I
they
feel like
converted? No, I think the ones we gotta look into this. I'm
Audis
not 100% sure.
aren't, unless you start looking into like the RSs and stuff like that, Audis aren't hard to get into. They're really not price-wise.
It's not
They don't
bad.
they don't break the bank. Like, I found the B5 S4 wagon was like $7,500. Like, they're not horrible. unlike a Supra where there's like rolling shells for $20,000 with no engine, trans, or interior in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, Audi's not hard to step into.
I mean, but that's Audi as a brand, because you could say like Toyotas are not hard to step into. Because I could say I want an Audi RS2, and
But that's what I'm
very
saying.
hard to step into.
But that's what I'm saying. You have a better starting point with performance Audis than you would performance Toyotas.
You can get a Mark 1 Supra. 2, sorry.
Garbage.
3.
Garbage.
Nah, those are cool.
But here's the thing. Now,
they're so cool.
But
My bad.
No, I like the MK3s
Yeah.
anyway. But again, we got to think of everything. Now let's think the cost of building a 2J
Nah, not worth it. Never mind.
versus the cost of building a VR. It's substantially different, and you know it is. It's substantially different, and you know it is.
It depends on what you're trying to. What's the goal? Like, if I'm trying to just go cheap, to be honest with you, it'll be cheaper to build the 2J because there's way more parts available. The cheap end for the 2J is much more broad than the cheap end for the VR.
I don't know, man. I got that turbo manifold for $86 for the
Oh, the
R32.
cast one is not fair enough.
That was $86 for a turbo manifold. The
All right,
R32.
all right,
I slapped that thing on there with a. Who made the turbo? Who was it? Not CX Racing. Damn. Now I can't remember who made the turbo that I slapped on that car.
Oh my God, who is it?
I had to do the video and everything. I did the unboxing
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah, we'll figure that out. Max Speeding.
Max Speeding. Yeah. So I took a $86 turbo manifold, like a $120 turbo, slapped it on there with some eBay injectors.
With the plastic manifold.
With a plastic intake manifold, threw some random shelf tune in there, and listen, with a manual boost controller,
That poor car.
tweaked it up to about 12 pounds, and hey,
It held.
I beat the ever-loving piss out of that car. 100,000+ miles with an eBay turbo manifold slapped on, a Chinesium, yes, I said it, a Chinesium boost controller, manual at that, and I just slapped on 12 pounds of boost, and that car ran. Also by R32, let me elaborate, Golf MK4 R32, so people don't think I'm talking about Skylines or GTRs or whatever.
Or the Eggy R30 or Eggy Mark V.
But yeah, I mean, that was straight up eBay,
Look,
used Facebook Marketplace.
you convinced me. You got it.
I went as cheap as possible. Now,
You got it. You really could do it
very cheap.
for under $1,000
Like, yeah, 100%.
with the tune.
I did
which
it.
is crazy.
But I also agree, expanding a little more outward, gotta love LSs, man.
Nah, come on.
Gotta love LSs.
Look, if you're gonna modify a motor, man,
I'm shoving an LS in a.
it's either an LS or a freaking K series, bro.
Yeah, I'm shoving.
Or a B series.
I'm shoving an LS into a 944.
You doing it?
Oh no, I would.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
944s are expensive to get into though.
944s.
In our area, we're like Jersey, New York area.
Everything's freaking expensive here.
Yeah, nah, but the 944, it's weird though because they go up and down completely rent. Because I remember at one point, I was looking at shells, like rolling shells, and they were 8-9 grand. Then at one point, I was looking at cars that were running and driving for 25, 3,500. Then they went back up to like 8, 9. Like they're so up and down.
I don't think they're coming back down that low though.
It's wild, man. Those and the other one that everyone likes to LS swap that does the same thing is the 300 ZXs, the fair ladies they call them.
The 300s?
Yeah, not
The
that.
one, the one that had the twin turbo?
Yes.
Ah.
LSs drop into those very easy. Those, same thing, dude. Roller coaster with their prices.
Interesting. I've always liked that car, but
Love that
not. It's like I love 3/4 of the car.
I
The front, like 10 inches, kind of kills it for me.
see, and I'm the opposite. Love the front, love the interior because I love that like jet fighter
Looks
cockpit
cool.
style. Love that.
Looks cool.
Love the taillights and everything. What I hate is where the exhaust sits because the bumper kind of comes up.
Yeah.
So you see underneath the car.
Yeah.
You see mufflers. You see it's just an ugly back. Like you need like a
reminds me
long
like
ass
the-
diffuser or
You know what
something.
BMW does, like where they put the mufflers in the middle and you always see them.
Yup,
in the
yup,
back?
yup, yup.
Oh man, I get what you're saying.
But I love 300s, man. But they're again, especially if you find like a manual turbo with the T-tops.
Forget about it.
Forget it, dude.
All right, those are cool though. Those are cool. I'm gonna get a 240 by the way.
Is that the thing? Are we announcing that's the thing?
I'm gonna get a
Is that the next
240.
project?
We're getting a 240, guys,
Ooh, you going LS?
and we're going LS.
Oh, I'm going LS too.
We're gonna go baby LS, by the way. Ideally,
Hit me. What's
the motor's gonna be 100% naturally aspirated. We're
okay?
not gonna mess with boost at all.
So then I gotta tell you,
want an aluminum block.
if you're going LS
Mhm.
and you're going NA, you gotta do one thing for me.
What?
If you're gonna stay NA, she's gotta chop kind of hard, bro.
You know what I was thinking?
Don't get me no baby NA cam. Like you gotta get me a nice. You gotta get me like a chupacabra or a truck Norris. You know what I'm saying?
That's a thing?
Oh yes, chupacabra,
Truck Norris.
truck Norris.
Truck Norris.
Hold on. So I always said that if I built an LS, I wanted one of the dumb cams just because of their names, and my choices were the chupacabra, which by the way, the picture is literally like a chupacabra that's on the box. So you have the chupacabra.
Gotta love America.
You have the truck Norris, you have the mother thumper, and then my favorite one of all, just because of the name, hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
There's literally a cam called Hold My Beer. So for me, it's between Hold My Beer, Truck Norris, and Chupacabra.
I don't know. See, my thing is, you know I'm gonna be a little anal about what I pick.
Oh, 100%.
Cam-wise. Because there's my requirements for the
The car needs to be drivable also. Some of those cams, like you can't drive those on the street,
Don't
man.
care. I kind of want the noise. I don't care. It's not a daily. I'll be honest with you.
Fair. True.
What I do want though is something that the LS isn't known for. I want a rev.
To like 10,000 or something stupid.
That's ridiculous. Maybe like 8,300, which is high.
That's high.
But not obnoxious. And I want individual throttle bodies.
Ooh. I'll show you. I got to show you. I think it's the Brian Tooley. It's a dual intake manifold.
Yeah.
It literally almost looks like the Ferrari intake manifold.
Or that does that double thing.
And it is beautiful. It's absolutely like it's $1,000.
Never mind.
And then you still actually it's like $895, but
It's $1,000.
then you also need the throttle body that goes with it because they're all I think it's 102.
It's a big hole.
They're big. Dude, but every car when you see it, it's beautiful. And my goal is I want an LS with that manifold on it, and I want it to be high on purpose because I want to cut just enough of the hood so you just see the intake manifold coming through the hood. Like I just love that look.
That's sick.
Yeah.
All right, so we're both building LSs.
So you're going LS 240, 100%.
LS 240.
All right.
If I could afford this 240, the LS is going in it. I think I'm gonna buy the LS first.
So I'm going LS. Okay. We know that because I got a spare sand there. I got the iron block out of I think a Tahoe or a Suburban.
Okay.
Whatever. I got a 5.3.
All right, so you're gonna boost yours. At some
point.
Not
Not at first.
At some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
My problem is I don't know what I want to put it in. So, you know me. I like stuff that we don't see a lot. Mm-hmm. You know, I almost like more towards that rarity effect than honestly visuals in general or like performance. I like the holy crap, you never see those. Like that's what I like.
Yeah, like the 2J Taco we saw that one time.
Yeah, 2J Taco, like, and even though it's funny because like that's a super common thing,
I've
seen like 3 around here.
I've seen one ever.
So the 2 cars that I would pick, I think one is very rare at car shows in our area. We don't see them a lot. The other one a little more common, but it's always built the same way. Swapped with an LS, I have never seen either one of these in our area.
What are they? What's the first one?
So the first one
that we kind of see. This is the one we kind of see.
This is the one that you kind of see at shows, but never LS swapped.
Okay.
Option A is IS300.
I've never seen an LS swapped one. They always have
they always
the 1J or the 2J.
Yep, always 1J or 2J. That's always how they're done, which is cool.
I've seen a sacrilegious one that had an RB in it, and I loved it.
That is fantastic. Loved everything about that.
Loved it.
So, again, IS300, we see a couple of them sprinkled around, but still not a lot. Mm-hmm. So even when they still pull in their shows, you're like, oh shit, IS300, nice. Right. Especially if they're clean, because whenever
people beat them into the ground.
You always see like one of them. It's not like you know, you go to shows now and you have like GTR crews and McLaren crews. Like what I hate is park with them over there. I hate, like, that happened when I had the Mustang. Oh, the Mustangs are over there. Nah, don't do that.
Yeah, you
I
just
don't want
another
to be.
one of the
Exactly. That's
another
what
one of them. Yeah.
when was the last time you saw a crew of IS 300s pull into a show? Never.
No, never.
So I like that. Even though it's not a rare car,
I
it's
get
still
that.
rare to see them done up.
I get you.
Now, the one that I truly can't even tell you the last time I saw at a show, let alone LS swapped, even though it's a common swap to do, RX-8. What? All honesty, when was the last time you saw an, forget car show, when was the last time you saw an RX-8 on the street?
It's been years. Every single one I've seen is been at a shop.
Not with an LS. Not with an LS in it, it hasn't been. But nah, man,
Oh man.
I like the rarity of that car.
The RX-8 is different.
I like that you do not see that car, let alone swap like that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that car was gonna do so much better when it came out.
Me too, especially when they had it in X-Men.
Yeah, and
The
it
blue one,
just
I was like, hell yeah.
it just flopped
Hard.
hard. But the thing, I don't know, man. It's just the rotary wasn't it. It wasn't boosted. You know, it wasn't as fun.
I don't know, man. And
mean-
I've always liked the way the car looked from day one. I always liked the what is it, the suicide back doors or whatever.
But yeah,
The
that
little half
yeah,
doors.
the little half door.
The fact that the center console goes all the way through to the back seat.
I've never seen the inside of one.
Oh, dude, center console from the front all the way through to the back seat, cup holders for the back seat, center console all the way through. It's two separate chairs.
Interesting.
Love it. And again,
Interesting.
you just don't see it. You definitely see more IS 300s than RX-8s.
I haven't seen an. I'm pretty sure if they made 1,000 RX-8s, that's not the number. I'm just if they made 1,000 of them, of the 1,000, 500 are crushed.
Probably.
200 are somewhere in a yard, and then the remaining 300 are either parked in somebody's driveway, not roadworthy,
Bro, I found a guy who has one.
or you're buying it.
Found a guy who has one. $1,000 or best offer, rolling shell. Half the job's already done for me. Motor and trans is already out. And the funny thing is,
$1,000.
body, clean, no rust. It has one dent on the hood, like that's pretty beat up, and it's peeling paint, but
Whatever. It's a hood.
hood's gonna go anyway, because I gotta make room for my manifold. So I need a different hood regardless.
The
But,
fact that this thing had a motor this big in it,
yo, the motor's so small.
and then you're gonna just put it out.
And the funny thing is, slips right in. And they have the whole kit, brackets, headers, everything.
You gotta love that about the LS, man. You gotta love that.
And
about
it's the same
LS.
thing and that's the thing is, comparing the two, the IS300 to the RX-8, their swap kits, I think when I was pricing everything out, because I make my Excel sheets and all that,
Can't deal with lists.
it was maybe, I think it was like a $600 difference to do the IS over the RX-8. Unless I'm not a welder and a fabricator, so I can't make my own headers. That's just not gonna happen. The headers for the IS were way more. They were about $400 more than the RX-8 ones.
Yeah, because you gotta it's all custom.
Yeah,
right?
and then there was like a harness kit or something that was like 106. So like I said, altogether it was like $500 more.
Okay.
So relatively the same. The big difference is getting into the cars. A clean rust-free RX-8 versus a clean rust-free IS, huge difference in price, in favor of the RX-8. It's actually cheaper to get into that than not, because who wants an RX-8?
No, I was gonna say if any one of them is more expensive to get clean, there's a fan base behind the IS because of the Jay-Z.
And
one or two.
Here's the biggest one of them all, which, for budget purposes,
Yeah.
I should, keyword, go auto. Because building an auto for the LS, substantially cheaper. Because the only manual you're going to put on that thing
T-Fit 6.
is a T-Fit 6 Tramic. Now.
It's the only way we're allowed to say the name of that
Oh, 100%.
transmission. All right, bet.
So the problem is finding one of them already manual to have the third pedal and everything in there, finding a clean, rust-free manual IS in our area, you're talking 8,000 plus. Easy. And I'm talking, and I'm using the word clean lightly as in just zero rust, but you're probably gonna have paint peel. Like the car's gonna probably still be clapped out.
What
A
if
manual IS,
is that hard to get to put a pedal in there?
I'm not saying that it's hard. I'm sure we can do it and figure it out. I'm just saying it's a step that if I can avoid, why not? Like you go on Facebook right now and put IS 300, 95% of them are going to be automatic, and the one or two manuals that you find are going to be $8, 9, 10, 11, $12,000.
Versus
You put an RX-8, 50% of them are going to be manual already.
yeah.
And they're all under $5,000, manual or auto. I could get a running driving auto right now. The guy's in Queens. The car's $1,500, and it has a coolant leak from the radiator. Which I literally told the guy, yo, if I just bring like 2 gallons of coolant with me, will it make it half an hour? The guy's like, yeah, it drives fine. It just pisses coolant. You're gonna have to fill it every once in a while. But it's $1,500 running driving auto.
Yeah. What about all right? So what does an IS cost you? Running driving auto.
Running driving auto, anywhere between 3 to 7. Just being honest.
All right. So let's say $5,000.
Yeah.
All right, that's not bad.
And I'm talking $5,000, and she's gonna be hurting.
Even in auto?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just the car commands a higher value. It is what it is, you know?
See, the thing is,
So
like, I wish I could help you out with this one, but it's one of those where, like, I'd get the IS because I like the styling more. The RX-8 never did it for me,
Yeah.
you know? I don't
But
know.
I had a conversation, having a conversation with you, having a conversation with all the people listening, which, hey, by the way, feel free to let me know. If you had to build one of the two, which way you're going, IS or RX-8? Let us know in the comments. But I had a conversation with the most important person. And that was my bank account. And my bank account agrees that the RX-8 is the way to go.
I'm mad you just personed the bank account. This motherfucker.
It's the most important
So you're getting an
input.
RX-8?
Unless I came across a like,
So you're getting an RX-8?
you never know. Because my thing is, I'm not doing it anytime soon.
Oh.
Realistically, I'm looking at like summer, possibly fall of next year.
Okay. I'm
So-
realistically looking at March.
Ooh, that's soon.
Right in time for spring. But with the caveat that the S4 has to be running reliably.
So March of 2030. What?
That's why we're not friends.
But no, that's the thing. If we just got to be realistic. I'm going with like an 80% shot of the RX-8, 20% on the IS, just because. Listen, I have a lot of confidence and a lot of knowledge in myself with anything with the motor, anything with the trans, any of that kind of stuff. I don't know body work. I don't know anybody that does body work. I don't have help there. So to me, I'm more worried about the shell itself, no rust, no crazy things. And in terms of budget, it's going to be easier to find a cleaner RX-8 than an IS, again, in our area.
Yeah.
Because I don't want someone to send me a Facebook post of like an IS 300 for like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and it's like in
California
Indiana.
or Texas or something. I
No,
mean,
California would be double the price of here.
hey, listen, I got the F-150 now. We'll go and tow that bitch. I'll go pick up cars from wherever. By the way, for the 240, feel free to look as far as you want. We'll go get them. You handle the trailer and the gas.
North Carolina, here I come.
You get the trailer and the gas. We'll go wherever we gotta go. We'll pick stuff up.
Yeah, 240 and some barbecue.
But more than likely, like I say, it's like a 80-20 split right now. It's probably gonna go RX-8 just for budget purposes of getting into.
So now here's the real question, like, and there's only one right answer for this. And you know what the right answer is, and you're still gonna tell me the wrong answer, wrong answer probably, because of cost. It's a project car. The right transmission is a manual.
Yes.
This is a fun car, not made for daily commuting. It's an experience.
Project cars, sports cars, weekend cars, fun cars, whatever you want to put the term on, they are manual, period.
Unless they weren't available.
I know.
Or unless you're not capable.
Automatic transmissions eliminate driver errors and they shift faster and hold more power, yada fucking yada. Don't care. Don't care. You already know how. One of my top 5 favorite cars only comes in automatic, and I hate it because of that. And it's one of my favorites.
Is it the R35?
Yeah, The GTR. The fact that that car never came in. Oh, Nissan didn't have a manual to hold the power. First of all, I call bullshit.
Well, they didn't. They don't.
I still call bullshit. Make one.
No, they could have made one, but they didn't have one. That's not bullshit.
What trans is in the R34s? Put that in there. Just take that, redesign it, touch it up a little bit, make it fit, shove it in there.
That's not how it works.
Come on. If I could shove an LS into a Miata, they could take the manual trans from an R34 and make it fit an
Your
R35.
LS Miata doesn't have to pass crash safety and all this other
It's a
bullshit.
trans. It has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
Bro, it's a manual trans.
That's why they... Dude,
Just make the trans.
dude.
Just make it.
I fully understand you.
Just make
I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
And here's the thing. Audi
Yeah.
R8 with a V10
Mm-hmm.
comes with a manual.
It came with a manual.
Figure it out, Nissan. Put a manual on your 6. If you got 8s, 10s, and 12s with freaking manual transmission options, make it. And here's the thing. I'm not saying it had to be automatic. Make it an option. Make it a ridiculous option that nobody could afford. But it should have been an option.
I get you.
Like, tell me, hey, or a special edition. Like, you did the Nismo. Well, you charged God knows how much extra for the Nismo. Make it manual.
Mm-hmm.
You also made the car the same exact way for like 30 years.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. That car is... Let's not get into that. We're not talking about that. Anyways, it's like Tesla with the Model S. Those cars are both 20 years old.
Yeah.
Um,
But project car has to be a manual. Sorry,
I look at this the same way, but I'm more forgiving about it.
I'm not.
Because the thing is, sometimes you just don't have the option. Like, if the car's only available in that, and it's
Yeah.
like the car you want, it's like, all right, what am I going to do?
GTRs, auto only.
Yeah.
I believe, don't quote me, but I think it started in 21, maybe 22. I might be wrong. The GT 500s from Ford, automatic only. 350s and the 350Rs you can get manual. 500 auto only.
There's no manual Audis.
The what is it?
There's
The
no
Demon.
manual Volkswagens out except for
The Demon, I think, is auto only. I might be wrong.
The Dodge?
Yes, I know the Hellcats you can get manual, but I think the Demon is auto only. I might be wrong.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought the Hellcats were auto only too, because they have that whole fucking the Demons for sure, because they have that whole trans brake thing, and all that crazy shit. And
Hellcats, I don't know.
I thought all the
Correct.
Hellcats were,
They might be auto only.
they
I don't know.
can't put power down already. If they give them manual transmissions, it'd be good.
The Corvette, the
new one.
Z06 and ZR1s, I think, again, correct us if I'm wrong, I think those are auto only. So I get it.
Yeah.
If there's no option.
And I get why the manufacturers are doing it too, because I'll be honest, you pour all this money into like a manual option,
And then no one buys it.
So it's
Yeah.
like, you're not gonna buy it. What's the point?
But to me, like I said, on a project, fun, weekend car, whatever you want to call it,
I agree.
to me, that's a deal breaker. I won't have one in auto. I refuse.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat.
Now, as a daily, complete opposite because of our area. You won't catch me dead with a manual daily. And I thought about it. Remember, when I was looking, before I bought the F-150, I was telling you, I might get, an older A4. I was looking at Corollas. I was just looking at like a, $1,000 junk car on Facebook just to get to work or back. And a lot of them are manual. And I was like, dude,
Can't do it.
I drive an hour each way. In the morning is not bad. Because at 5:30 in the morning is nobody's on the road.
You know what does it, man?
But coming back, that traffic, dude, I'm not dealing with
Traffic sucks. the
every 6
people,
inches, just man.
Your legs gonna be dead. But you know what the worst part about it all is? That then on the weekend, when I go drive my fun car, that's no longer entertaining to me because I'm tired of it.
And because you're doing it all week long.
All day, all week long. I don't want to do it.
Daily
me an
auto,
automatic.
daily auto, weekend manual.
Bro.
That's just the way it is.
Give me an automatic. I might even deal with a CVT. Maybe.
Whoa.
Over a manual for a daily. And that's saying a lot.
Hold on.
Hence,
Hold on.
right back at you, Subaru, with the
Hold
freaking
on.
CVTs.
Who's CVT?
Who still, it's only them, right? Doing CVTs like Subaru?
Nissan.
Ew. I mean,
I'm pretty sure Nissan still does it. Because let me tell
Dude,
you,
Nissan
their
hasn't-
CVT was dog shit.
who, Nissan?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, Nissan, again, for all you Nissan people, I'm sorry.
Oh, Darwin hates Nissan, by the way.
I have a strong dislike for Nissan past 2006. So
Fair enough.
everything since then to me has been a bad product. Everything. I don't count the R35 in there. The shit was fast. It did what it had to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like the Nismo 370 for like $70,000? You don't like that? That was a thing. I don't know if that's what they cost anymore, but they came out for a while and it was like 60 something
I mean, the Nissan
plus
has been-
markup.
Nissan's been on the thing, right? Like the 350Z, by the way, great car. Not my thing. Great car.
Not my thing. The car looked the same for way too long.
Then they came out with the 370, which was the same body. For all of you who are fans of Fair Ladies and the Z body and all that stuff,
Yeah.
you know all the different dimensions and you're going to tell me it's different. And I know it is. But to everybody else in the world, which is 99.99% of us, it's the same car.
Oh, the 370 and the 350 were the same. You changed the headlights, you threw a different bumper on it, and you called it
I
a
didn't
different
even know it had different headlights.
Yeah, they're shaped a little different.
So there it is.
Now,
The new 400Z.
400
Or whatever, it's not the name.
or whatever.
But they're not selling now either.
But here's the thing. I'm going to be honest. That car is nasty.
It looks great. You know, you want to hear something crazy
I
about that?
love that car.
You want to know something crazy? It's a 370Z chassis.
Oh, of course.
Make a new fucking chassis. When the 350Z come out?
Honestly, it doesn't even bother me that it's the same chassis because at least this one looks different.
Yeah, at least it does look different.
And I think the back is gorgeous. I think the
It's a cool car.
interior is
It's
gorgeous.
a nice looking car.
I think it's a nice car. The fact that they gave the manual option
Exactly.
is dope. I saw renders.
I'd rather have it than the Supra.
You mean the Toyota Z4?
That one.
We don't talk about that car.
It's not Voldemort, all right? It was a car. It was a nice car.
No.
It's not my thing.
No.
It's a nice car.
No.
I don't like it, but it's a nice car. It's like the R35 GTR to me. It's there.
Don't you dare put it on the same level as the Supra. How dare you?
It's the same level.
How dare you?
It's the same level. The fact that BMW made it doesn't make it worse.
I hope your barber messes up your next haircut. I hope he pushes your fade back too far.
Dang, Jesus.
Well, because it can grow back. I don't want anything permanent.
Because it can grow back.
I just want you to suffer a little bit, but nothing life, you know.
Anyway, all right, we'll move on, all right? I'll stop talking about Supras. I'll stop.
But no, man.
Nah, man. but nah, man. What, you heard about the Supra?
I hate that car.
Why? Why?
Because it's not a Supra.
Yes, it is. It
It's
says
not
it
a
on there.
Supra. It's not a Supra.
Why?
Listen, respect to the motor. Makes power.
A lot of it.
Holds power. Performs great. I'm not a fan of the DSG farts. Because I think it sounds the same.
Let's fix that. It's DCT farts.
Okay, DCT farts. Sorry.
Because
I don't-
DSG fart.
Because I don't like it on the Audi either.
Yeah.
But
the Volkswagen Auto Group motherfuckers will come after you and call it a DSG.
oh man, my bad. That's the only thing I don't like, and that's across all. They all sound the same. So, respect to the motor. Does what it needs to. Makes a ton of power. That's all good and well.
I like DSG farts, by the way.
It's a BMW motor. Keep it in. And like, here's the thing. I'm not against the joint venture. That's cool. Hey, you need a partner. You
Are
want
you
to
just
put out
mad
a.
it was called the Supra?
I'm mad it was called a Supra, and it wasn't a Supra. It is literally a Z4 or whatever other car, and you just took the body of a Toyota and slapped it on top and then called it a Supra. Listen, I'm not a fucking engineer. I understand that R&D costs tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, whatever.
Millions. Many
Millions. Cool. I get it. You're Toyota. You got it. You made the IS300 with a variant of the 1J that passed all emission standards when it came out. Okay, emissions are a little stricter now, but that car would still pass. Give us, Supra lovers.
They made an inline 6 IS300?
That's what came in the IS300. It's the 1J. It's a non-turboed variant of the
Oh,
old
you're
one.
talking about like the old one.
Yeah.
Okay. I
That's
thought
what
you
I'm
were
saying.
talking about the new IS.
No. So the old one. So it's like, bro, that car passed emissions. That motor can do it.
What year was that?
Ooh, 04 to 6?
Man, that is 20 years of emissions.
It would still pass, because if it didn't pass, you wouldn't be able to go to motor vehicles and pass inspection. It'll pass emissions.
No. There's a very, very big difference between you bought a car that passed emissions in 2004 and you can continue to drive it versus the emission standards of a brand new car.
But what I'm saying is, you
They could make a motor.
You could have took that motor.
No, they'd have to make a brand new motor from the ground up. To be honest with you, to pass, they'd have to completely ground up. They could have, and they should have, in my opinion.
They could have.
And they should have.
Because you spent all this money R&Ding that piece of shit. I'm sorry for cursing, but I'm going in now. You spent all this money R&Ding that piece of shit motor that you put in the fucking Corolla GRs that are catching on fucking fire and blowing up left and right. But
Those are great motors, other than the fire thing, by the way.
Motors are dog shit. They're blowing up everywhere.
I mean, but they make a lot of power.
Fuck that thing. So you spent all the money on that garbage that didn't fucking sell, and then you're gonna go with a Supra.
Those also did sell a lot, by the way.
The GRs?
Yes.
No.
Did. Yes, they did, dude.
How many you see? I
They
see
didn't
more.
make that many. Whatever they made, they sold them though.
Well,
They were selling.
they sold because of hype.
That's what all fucking sports cars sell from, though. That's not practical.
Way more Supras.
Yes.
Way more.
Yes, but that
And
was the
imagine-
risk, though. You go into it thinking like, how many Supras do we think we're gonna sell?
And actually, they're doing horrible right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
So how many Supras do we think we're gonna sell?
They
It's
dropped
like,
off.
Do we want to drop $3 billion into this and it might not return us anything? And then you made a new gas inline six that might not fit into anything else. That's the problem.
I don't know, man.
I fully agree with you. I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
I just hate the fact that it's not a Toyota.
It's not a Toyota product. I get that. I understand that.
And not to mention that they didn't even give you a Toyota interior. That
No,
is
it
a
is
full BMW interior. The same shifter. You couldn't even give me a different shifter, bro. You gave me nothing.
Let me throw something out there.
They literally took a BMW, pried off the checkered flag, took a Toyota emblem and went, Supra.
That's not the part I'm mad about, though.
I'm also mad about the number.
The number's crazy. Even if
Or
Toyota
was.
made it, if they took the BMW interior, it would have been nice. It's an upgrade over a Toyota interior.
Nah,
I
but then
got
I
you.
buy a BMW. The problem is you want me to buy a Toyota at BMW prices. That's also the problem. Is that you sold me a Toyota at a BMW price. Because it's basically a BMW with Toyota slapped on it.
But wasn't the Supra always mad money?
Yeah, I mean the MK4. Yeah. That's not fair.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a tone thing.
but even when it came out, that car was like 60 something, right? Which is mad money.
Back then, I don't think it was in the. I might be wrong. I
I'm gonna
think
Google it as you speak.
Google it. I want to say it was upper 40s and low 50s, but again, in 97, 50 G's for a car is
That's a
50
lot of
G's
money.
in 97. Look up the 90. I believe it was the 97. I think that was the 25th anniversary.
All right, MSRP, 1997 Toyota Supra MSRP. All right, the limited edition turbo liftback hatchback
Yep.
was 53,530.
I was on the money.
Yeah.
So I think because I think that the NAs were like 43, 44, somewhere around there, like mid 40s.
So let's say they were 48 average, right?
In 97 though.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do not 48.
Oh, what would it be
adjusted for
now with inflation? Oh God, I'm gonna go with. All right, so 48 and 97 inflated to today. I'm gonna say that 48 is. I'm gonna go 76. I'm going 76.
76?
I don't know why. I feel like that's a nice number. I can tell by your face I'm not even fucking close.
No, they're cheap today, apparently.
What?
They're cheap as hell today, apparently.
What is?
The Supras compared to what they should be.
So, I'll tell you why.
Hit me.
It is going to come down heavily to features and miles.
Dude,
And-
the number's insane.
Hit me.
95.
What?
That's
$1,000?
$48,000 today. In 1997 is equivalent to 94,404.
And this is what I'm going to say. If you find a 97 twin turbo anniversary
Yeah.
in red,
Yeah.
black interior,
Okay.
manual with the target top,
I'm not saying that the Mark IVs are cheap today.
Oh no, I'm saying
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
50,000 miles, you're paying $100,000.
That's ridiculous. The Toyo Supra, the BMW, whatever it is.
Oh, God.
The BMW, I forgot the acronym that guy made for it. It was hilarious. Like, we merged the two. Anyways, that is cheap. today compared to what the Supra was back in '97? Because that car's what? That's
Oh.
like 65, right?
They've come down. They've come down, but I think they're somewhere around there.
There's a 2024.
I would say 50s maybe, mid 50s, upper 50s. I don't think
Really?
it's in the 60s. I might be wrong.
I thought there were more money.
I might be wrong.
They start at 46. I
Okay.
know nobody's buying one at 46. Probably like 55.
And like I said, the last year or two, I think I was watching one video where the guy said that they've dropped like almost 20% in the last year.
Yeah. You can buy them used. Here's a used one. Oh, this is a 2.0. I forgot they made the 2.0.
Mm-hmm. You got to look for that too.
Way cheaper. Oh.
And what you do is you buy a 2.0, you rip it out, and like a real man, you put a 2J in it.
Oh yeah, because
But then
it's gonna be slower.
No.
Yes, it will be.
No.
Yes, it will be.
No, I'm saying you put a built 2J in it over a fucking 2.0.
All right, if we.
But
oh,
here's the.
No, I'm saying you could buy. No, the 2.0 is gonna be. It's
No,
gonna
that's
kill
what I'm
the
saying.
2.0.
No, you buy a 2.0.
I'd rather buy a B58 Super. It's gonna be cheaper and it'll be faster.
A B58 Supra.
What? That's the motor in it.
It's just funny.
It sounds so stupid.
The B58 Supra. No, but the funny thing is too.
It's 65, by the way, for the 3.0s.
If you did that, you can also never drive the car on the street again because it won't pass emissions. You can't go that far with a motor that far back in something that new.
Nah, definitely not, bro.
So that is a track car only. I'm okay with it.
What was I gonna say? Dude,
I don't know, man.
the B50, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a good motor, dude.
Oh, again, I'll keep saying it.
Yeah.
Credit to the motor. That's fine.
But it's not a Supra.
I just couldn't convince myself to buy the car. It's not a Supra.
Oh, no, I would never buy it.
It's a BMW.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Props to
really
what. Listen,
It
one.
really is a BMW.
So I think at one point it was either the B8 S4 or the E92 M3. And
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of upset that you went with the Audi, and I don't really want to talk about it. I just want you to know that I was upset. Nothing wrong with the Audi.
No,
Audi
it's a
was
great
good
car.
to you.
Great car.
Fun car.
Really fun car.
Supercharger whine was awesome when
Insane.
you did the pulley and the intake. Yeah, sweet.
But yeah, no, I would have made money off that.
I kind of
E92.
wanted you to get the Beamer, especially if the 4-door was hard to find.
Yeah, that would have been.
Would have been
sick.
settling a little bit with the coupe, but I was still a badass car. So it's not that I hate Beamer. I just hate
That
the
V8 was
Toyota Z4. That's all I hate.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But
With that, I think we've talked to them enough.
yeah, y'all don't want to hear us. We'll go to the next episode.
Yeah, I've been Darwin.
You sure this time?
Yeah,
All right.
he's been Mike.
Still.
Yes. You can continue to listen to us here wherever you heard this. We're also on YouTube. For those of you watching us, I'm sorry. For those of you who haven't watched, go watch so then the apology is also for you.
Are you okay? You stroking out?
Why?
I don't know.
What the
You like kind of just went in a circle.
Yeah, no, I was telling them, making sure they watch us everywhere. You got me more views, man.
We only post on one spot.
YouTube?
That's it. For views.
Yeah, no, for those listening, go watch us on YouTube is what I said. So then the apology applies. Whatever, dude. Are you good?
I'm tired.
This guy. Anyways,
Follow, like, subscribe.
yes.
Notifications, share, comment. There's a lot of things to comment. I'm sure people are going to
All
comment
those things.
on this one.
But the most important thing you could do is just come back next week and listen to us talk chit. Yes. Follow us at Chit Talkers, Instagram, everywhere else where you can follow people. You can follow Mike at Miggity Mike. You can follow me at Sip Gas. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.